They called him finished. They called him a dinosaur. A man whose tactics belonged in a museum and whose ego was too big for the modern game. But as the dust settles on the wreckage of the clubs he left behind, a terrifying pattern is emerging. Jose Mourinho wasn't failing. He was warning us. From Manchester United's toxic culture to the soft mentality of modern superstars, the special one saw the rot long before anyone else did. He didn't lose his touch, he just lost his patience with a world that wasn't ready for the truth. This is the vindication of Jose Mourinho. Remember 2018? When Mourinho said finishing second with Manchester United was one of his greatest achievements. Everyone laughed. They pointed at the boring football and the fallout with Paul Pogba. Fast forward to today. Look at the carousel of managers that followed. Look at the hundreds of millions wasted. Mourinho didn't have a tactical problem at United, he had a reality problem. He knew the structure was broken. He knew the players were being protected more than the badge. And then came Tottenham. He told Dele Alli to his face that he would regret not demanding more from himself. People called Jose a bully. Today? That footage looks like a tragic prophecy. He doesn't just see the player, he sees the soul. And he's rarely wrong. The modern game has changed. It's become a corporate, sanitized version of the war Mourinho grew up in. Today, we want a possession and expected goals. Mourinho only ever cared about one stat, the trophy cabinet. He predicted the rise of the player power era. He warned us that the VAR era would strip the soul out of the celebration. He was the first to realize that in a world of PR-trained robots, honesty is a fireable offense. He didn't change. The world got softer. His defensive football wasn't a lack of ambition, it was a middle finger to a system that prizes aesthetics over winning. He is the last of a dying breed, a manager who would rather be hated and hold a trophy, than be loved and finish fourth. So, was he the villain? Or was he just the only one brave enough to tell us that the house was on fire while we were busy admiring the wallpaper? We spent years dissecting his downfalls, but we forgot to look at what he left behind, a legacy of being right when it was unpopular. Love him or hate him, football is losing its color, and Mourinho is the last great splash of red in a sea of gray. The special one wasn't crazy. He was just early. You're watching Touchline Now. Don't forget to subscribe, and tell us in the comments, is Mourinho the greatest mind the game has ever seen, or is he just a master of excuses?